Police force say a nervous system broker was utilized in and tried to assassination the Russki ex-spy Sergei Skripal and his child, Yulia, in Salisbury, Wiltshire. The couple are crucially bad, in a police force official who was amongst the at first to visit the stage. But which are nervous system agents and which do they do? They are very toxicity chemical substances how hinder the nerve framework of work correctly, and can be deadly. They get various forms, consisting dust and gas, but they tend to be a fluid, that can leak via the leather. Nervous system agents are perhaps several of the largest hazardous things how humans include always done, following the atomic bombshell, says Dr. David Caldecott, clinic elder lecturer at the Department of Medical at Australia Domestic College. Several of the superior known nervous system agents involve, the at first three agents are precise, colorless, insipid liquids. VX, and fatty, succinic colored fluid, is the largest fatal. A fall on the leather can murder a man during protocol. The part brother of Polar Korean CEO Kim Jong-un was annihilated by a nervous system broker in an assault in Malaysia recent year. Kim Jong-nam dead in less than rather than 20 protocol following two female greased his person in VX nervous system broker product composition at Kuala Lumpur Airport in 2017. The UN says the nervous system broker Zarin has been utilized by the Syriac by the government, in an assault on Ghouta, close Damascus, in 2013 and once again in Han Sheikhoun in the polar west of the nation in April 2017, murder hundreds. In an assault on Tokyo's metro framework in 1995, that annihilated 13 human beings, fluid Zarin was located in plasticity mind how were punctured by umbrellas in imprisoned tips. While Russki dissenter Alexander Litvinenko was poisonous in London in 2006, a radiation material, not a nervous system broker, named Polonius 210 was utilized in a cup of chike. Nervous system agents unit the messages of the nerves to the musculature. The causes a crash of lot physical functions. They will act during seconds or protocol if respirable, and lightly more than slow if exposition is the outcome of leather pollution. Symptoms involve white's eyes, as the school students be narrowed, convulsions, drooling and in the worst cases, comatose state, breath fail and die. If you include always pulverized bug repellent at a flight, you might include seen it fall to the land and lie on its behind, legs jerky. The is the outcome of nervous system agents take conduct. The nervous system broker as necessary to be ingested, respirable or to permeate via the leather, so it normally requires the man supplying it to get really shut to the human beings they are targeting. Just diminutive amounts are required for it to get impact. It is so toxicity how it would normally be transportable in thing tight soldered and such who use it will requirement protection clothes. Dr. Andrea Sella, Prof of Non-Organic Chemical at College School London, told since of the excess toxic of the nervous system agents it would be really hazardous to the man who brought the poison. In spite their excess toxic, Dr. Sella told the broker delivered really slight hazard to the social. You would requirement to be really shut to these chemical substances to be struck by them. They would as well rot comparatively quickly in dampness facility, Dr. Sella told. Dr. Hilary Duff Goer, a ex-emission scholar and public health disaster scheduler, told Down there were so rehearsed disaster procedures to hinder pollution by these chemical substances. These turned on the hosing downward of gateway how took location in the instant ramifications of the occurrence in Salisbury. Down there are antidotes to assist inverse the impact of nervous system agents, that the disaster services conduct. But the sooner the treat is brought the superior the opportunity of restoration. Knowledge the accurate material enables more than aim treat. Alastair Grass, honored Prof of Ecological Toxicological at the College of Leeds, told the human beings struck may so include been purified in atropine, that is one of the chemical substances utilized to consider individuals in the kind of poison. Same issue occurs if the treat is not stipulated rapidly, Professor Hay told. Down there is palsy of the nerves and the musculature, and how inhibits respiratory and leads to several harm in the marrow. At the phase we don't aware if how is a issue. lot human beings seem to restore out of two lot length term problems, but we win t aware before we aware the gravity of their symptoms. Nervous system agents are not material, how can be done at household. Their standard of toxic is such a how they are just permitted to be made in special means, such as a college or industry lab found by crash in the 1930s by scientists hard to discover a price effective pesticide residues. They proven to be very toxicity chemical substances how ultimately ended up in the hands of the Deutsche War. Russia, the US and the UK as well begun to experimental on chemistry agents following Planet War II, and it was UK scientists who advanced the VX nervous system broker at the Porton downward study installation in the previous 1950s. Several experts say it is potential the nervous system broker utilized in Salisbury has go of a country. But Dr. Simon Clapp, a elder lecturer in chemical at the College of Birmingham, told it could as well include been done by a team in accessing to the law means. It could be a country manufacturing it, but it doesn't include to be. Human beings really leap to conclusions. The authorities would be looking for the canister utilized to supply the content, as the chemistry table of contents would be a gold mine, Dr. Sella told. In the data, it might so be probable to track the descent of the material, fair as has been made for the Han Sheikhoun assault in Syria. Chemistry arms specialist Hamish D. Breton Gordon told Every Nation done chemistry arms lightly otherwise that might assist scientists define wherever the assault had go of. Down there is a track, down there are markers, he told.